Yep, this time. All right, so we are going to play quizzes. We are going to be doing it as a review for the test tomorrow. I will say that the quizzes that you are about to take is very extremely super duper similar to the test you're going to take tomorrow. So I highly suggest you pay attention to when we review all of the questions, because it's going to be very similar. No, you cannot take notes on it. I don't know. All right, so I'm going to present my screen, put the quizzes on the board, and this is what we're going to start off with, taking our quiz. We're only taking the one. It's 16 questions, all about ecosystem. Mrs. Mills made it. So it is the stuff that we have been doing, the stuff that will be circled in on your test tomorrow. So let's go ahead and use your name, please. I'm going to turn the sound down on this. Wow. Sorry. How's it look for your mom? John, didn't you just say you Yeah, but it doesn't work. Oh, you All right, so we have 98%. Sorry, hang on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people online plus 12 here, so 19 total. We should get 19 people in this game, please. Perfect, thank you. My real name and my last name. Awesome, about 2 more people. I don't know who's left. Okay. This one? Okay, we need 3 people. So Dallin is one. Who's left? Who else? Is there anybody in here that needs to get in still? Tyler needs to. And then I think I have a message. Oh, no, I don't. It's just Olivia from the beginning. It doesn't update on my live. Okay. Huh? What? No, it's got to be up. It's a divider. No. Tape it down. No, because I'm going to get you a new one at the end of the day, so you'll have one in the morning. I don't want to tape it down for that. Just don't knock it over too much. You getting there, Skylar? Okay. But it's so weird. That's like my mom's window. All right, who are we missing? That's 2 minutes away. Yeah, take 2 minutes away from our recess. Oh well. Okay, so this is a 16-question quizzes. Go ahead. I'm going to start it. Do your best on it, please. Like I said, pay attention. This is super duper similar to what you are going to be tested on tomorrow. So I suggest you pay pretty close attention to the questions and when we review the answers. So here we go. I'm going to let everybody finish it, by the way. Focus on the thing. What? I don't have it. I don't know. You're doing all right. 50% accuracy. I think you guys could do better. Keep it up, though. What? Don't help people. Let them do it on their own. I didn't tell you to get above anything. To get mastery, you have to get a 90 or better.
Oh man, I got it wrong. I got it wrong.
Hmm? Mm-mm. Nobody has 100% yet. Nope. Chair on the floor, please. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna wait for everybody to finish so that, you know, everybody gets the chance to answer them all. There's 16 questions, yeah. Next week we have Wednesday off, yeah. It's Veterans Day. So we have the day off.
Wait, so we have school on Monday and Tuesday, and we have Wednesday off?
Yeah, so we have school Monday, Tuesday, no school Wednesday, and then we have full days on Thursday and Friday. There's no half day next Friday because we have all of Wednesday off. It's Veterans Day.
Why didn't our schedule have
The day that we celebrate the people that have fought for our country.
My uncle came to the military.
Mm-hmm.
I got no military. My grandpa was
Mm-hmm.
Where am I, Michelle?
in that place. I don't know, actually.
13.
I only got one. I got 51%. I got 31.
I really suck at this game.
We're gonna.
My mom always told me I was a horrible one.
I think you're fine. No, so. Thank you.
Monkey quiz.
I am breathing this just fine.
I'm not. Alice is not my neck is this true. Has everyone answered?
Not yet. Once everybody's done, it just automatically ends. So we'll wait for that moment. It's fine. Well, that's if I choose to end it. Yeah. I know. We're gonna let that one person finish. Give them some time. There we go. All right, winner or third place was Elijah Faber. Second was Dallin, and first was Lynn. Dallin. All right. So what we're gonna do? Go ahead and close your laptops for now. Focus up here, please. Not you guys online, just them here. Those of you online, focus on me. On the screen. We're going to review these questions so that you guys do know the correct answers for them, so that you're ready for your test tomorrow. So, reviewing the questions. Number 1 says, what determines the carrying capacity of an ecosystem? A lot of you guys got this one wrong. It's actually one of the ones that we didn't go over super in depth. It's one of the ones that we kind of skipped. So, what is the answer, Alex? What'd you get? The limiting factors is correct. So the limiting factors are things like if there's enough food in the ecosystem, if there's enough water in an ecosystem, things like that determine whether or not an organism can survive in the ecosystem. So the limiting factors definitely determine it. Number 2, Not a super great one either. What is biodiversity? A way of describing the variety of life on Earth, the likelihood that a species will become endangered, a species that is highly successful at outcompeting others for space and food, or the way that organisms depend on each other for food in the food chain. Not the last one. What? It's the first one. A way of describing the variety of life on Earth. So diversity. So this second part right here. Diversity means the differences, the variety of species. So keep that in mind for tomorrow. Diversity means that things are different. So it's describing the differences between things on Earth. It says diversity. Number 3. What can a loss in biodiversity lead to? So if we lose the differences among species on Earth, it can lead to less stable ecosystems. Ecosystems that aren't able to survive for very long because all the differences and different things that live in it have died. Not good. Question number 4. Ecology is the study of, what is it? All of the above? Yes. It's how living things interact with each other. It's how they interact with their non-living parts of the environment and how environments change over time. Ecology straight up is just like the study of outside and how it all interacts with each other and changes. Okay. Number 5, what is a population? What'd you guys get on this one?
I got the second one.
The second one, a group of individuals of the same species living together. That is correct. This is one where I described if you have a little pack of bunnies and they're living out on the lawn. They're a group of the same species living together in the same area. That's a population. Okay. Our next one. Number 6, an ecosystem includes individuals of the same species only, living things in the area, but no non-living things. A community of a community of living things that live together with the non-living things, or a collection of environments. Not the second one. You're just guessing now? It's the third one. Living and non-living things are in ecosystems. Okay, our next one, question number 7. Which of the following is not living? Milk. Grass is living, it's a plant. An ant literally crawls around, it's living. And then a disease caused by bacteria is living because bacteria is a living thing.
Really?
Bacteria is what makes you sick. It's a living thing. Yeah. Milk just is there. Good. Milk comes from a living thing, but it's not an actual living thing once it. The coronavirus started because I don't know the origins of the coronavirus, and I'm not gonna act like I do know it because I don't know everything. But I don't know how it happened, but it's a virus, not a bacteria. So a virus is the germs. Bacteria is like little living things that are not good for you. Okay? But a virus is different than a bacteria. Our next one. Type of organism feeds only on plants. What am I? An herbivore. Omnivores will also eat meat, though. That's the difference there, right? So an herbivore is the one that only eats plants. Omnivores will also eat plants and other animals. Me? I'm an herbivore. I don't eat other plant or other animals. Our next thing. What does a good food chain illustrate? I think that this meant to say, what does a food chain illustrate? Not a good chain.
No wonder why I got this one.
Yeah. A food chain is the relationship when organisms eat each other, right? That's what this one is.
I thought I was reading it wrong.
Yeah. That's supposed to say.
I thought it was blind.
Yeah.
So it is possible.
Yeah. So this one is the feeding relationship between organisms. So which organism eats another one, and this organism gets eaten by this one. Okay. Our next question. The first organism in a food chain is always a producer. A decomposer are last. Yep. A producer is the very first thing. Producers are always plants. They're always eaten first. Yep.
I totally forgot the name about the plant.
Okay. Our next one. Question 11. All food chains end with the decomposers because they eat the things that have died and put that back into the soil to start it all again. The sun. No.
I think I picked the producer.
All right. Our next one. The sun starts it all. Yeah. I don't know. I can't hear you. Say that again. The sun wasn't on this one. It would have been, yes. It's more of like the plants need the energy, and the energy comes from the sun, right? So food chain will always end with the decomposer. Our next question, 12. How much energy in a food source is available to transfer from an organism that it eats? This one is always 10%. There's always 10% of the organism that energy gets transferred to the next one. It's always 10%. Okay? That's okay. Number 13. What happens to the amount of energy available to organisms in higher trophic levels? So, when you look at a food, if you look at this pyramid, can you guys see that okay?
Oh, a triangle.
Can they see it on there?
Yeah.
Sure.
You can see that one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's whatever. Okay, so you have this triangle, correct? The higher up you go, the less energy there is. So that's why the point of it gets smaller. There's less energy the higher you go. Okay, so there is less energy available the higher up you go on your energy pyramid. Okay. Number 14, what do we call an organism's role in the ecosystem? This one is the niche. It is the job that it does, the role that it plays, and it's its niche, its role. A niche is the job that it plays. That's literally what the question is asking. Well, that's the whole point of it. A niche is the role. You have just learned what a niche is.
Oh my God.
This is the definition. The definition of a niche is the role that an organism plays in an ecosystem. Oh. Okay, number 15. Which of the following lists the processes of the water cycle in the correct order? So it starts off with evaporation. Then it goes to condensation, then precipitation, and then collection. ECPC. ECPC. Think about that. ECPC. Okay. And our last question, number 16. Which of the following is not a freshwater ecosystem? The ocean. The ocean is saltwater. Everything else is water that you can technically drink. You might not want to because it's probably got bacteria and stuff in it. But the ocean is salt water, and you should not be drinking salt water. Everything else you can technically drink.
Can't you just boil the salt out of the water?
You can, but the animals that live there need the salt. Yeah. So that is our review quizzes. This stuff will be very similar on your test tomorrow. Now, that's actually all we have for science today. Tomorrow we will take the test and be done with ecosystems.